shocking photos have been shown at a public inquiry into allegations British troops killed and tortured Iraqi soldiers after a firefight in 2004. The UK military denied charges that echo the horrific treatment suffered by detainees at the hands of US troops in Abu Ghraib. RT's Polly Boyko reports.
Victims and families of victims say that British troops took a number of Iraqis from the battlefield and then murdered and tortured them. Well, the Ministry of Defence strenuously deny that British troops unlawfully killed any Iraqis. In fact, the evidence given by the Ministry of Defence is so different to the evidence provided by victims and their families that it's resulted in this very long 3-year delay. This inquiry was ordered back in 2009, so 3 years later, it's only just coming to fruition. I'm joined in the studio by Christopher Stanley of Rights Watch UK. This isn't the first inquiry of its kind. We've already had this very embarrassing case of the killing of Baha Musa back in 2003. Is this potentially another big embarrassment for the British military?
It would be a big embarrassment if they allowed it to become one, which I think is what they obviously do not want, another embarrassment on their hands, because Baha Musa was a damning inquiry against the Ministry of Defence, against the process by which investigations were undertaken against the death of innocent Iraqi civilians. Today, they are trying to manage it and put a cap on it. These are people getting away with grave human rights violations, including killing, without punishment or due process of law, whether it's European law or international law or domestic law. It depends on the cost of how much you want to spend on this stuff. We spend an awful lot of money on Leveson and the media inquiry into hacking of senior people in the public eye. This is about death and human rights violations, and if it costs 40 million, then that's something that can be swallowed.
Christopher Stanley from Rights Watch UK, thank you very much. And of course, the issue of Iraq is a very sensitive one at the moment. We've just heard reports that William Hague, the foreign minister, has urged in a private memo, urged ministers not to talk about Iraq in the run-up to the 10-year anniversary of the invasion later this month.